Now, today we're going to spend most of the time in the presentation talking about the precinct caucus, which I like to call PC, because it's oh so basic. But wait, what is a caucus? Anybody been to a caucus before? Anybody not been to a caucus before? Fantastic. I love new people. Makes me happy. Makes it the worth the drive all the way down to Tacoma. Love to come here. All right, a caucus is when we as Democrats express our preference about who we will put forward as our presidential nominee for our party. Did everybody hear that?
No.
It's Chester.
A caucus is when we as Democrats express our preference about who we will put forth as the presidential nominee of the party.
Okay, this is a private members only type thing. Why is it a private members only type thing? Because we're choosing a champion. And you don't want anybody else to tell you who your champion should be. Right? So you go in, say you're a Democrat, you gotta be Democrat to do this, and you say, this is our champion Democrat. And we shall send our champion Democrat forth into the Hunger Games. And they shall win and be president, and all things will be made right. All right, so what do you have to actually do? Number one, my very favorite thing ever, show up! Your precinct caucus. So you've now showed up. Now, someone will be leading this event, right? That is your area caucus coordinator. Likely one of your local chairs. Maybe a chair at 29, maybe a chair at 28, depending on where you end up, where you all actually live. I know not everyone here lives right here. But that person will have instructions that are given to him or her from the state party. The area caucus coordinator will read these instructions to you. Be ready to listen to those instructions. After those instructions are read, the area caucus coordinator will ask each of you to break into individual precincts. So today, March 26, 2016, we're all in one large room, as we are. But you all are in different precincts. So there's a precinct here, there's a precinct back here, there's a precinct that's filming us, there's a precinct with these folks, a precinct, and then way over here, there's a precinct by himself. Okay? So one meeting will hold multiple precincts. Is that clear? Okay. When I call break, because I'm playing the role of your area caucus coordinator, you will then break into your actual precincts. Okay. Now, what else do you have to do today? March 26th. You have to fill out your sign-in sheets. And then you're going to convene your precinct caucus. Now, what does this look like? All right, remember I just gave you all caucuses. Right? The caucus in the back, caucus up front, caucus over here, precincts. I just gave you all precincts. Right? These are our precinct rules. The area caucus coordinator will open the event and give you the instructions. Listen to these instructions. Right? Easy stuff, right? A caucus is easy. Okay. Luckily, we're here to talk about more than that. We're going to talk about how you want to be delegate. But a caucus is easy. It's a meeting. You will be given instructions. Follow the instructions. You'll be fine. After that, you're going to have to appoint a precinct caucus secretary and tally clerk. All right. This is the actual sign-in sheet from the 2012 caucus cycle. And I was an elected delegate for Barack Obama in 2012. This is where I started on my way to North Carolina. So you're going to come in here, you're going to fill out your county, your legislative district, and your precinct. And here in this first box, everyone see this first box? Presidential preference.
It's a little blurry. It says presidential preference at sign-in.
Presidential preference at sign-in. What are you all going to put?
Bernie.
All right. Then you fill out some rest, identifying stuff, then you get down to some optional stuff. So, you will have to sign in to participate. This is this. To participate and vote, you can go to the thing and not vote, but to participate and vote, you must be a registered voter, or you must be 18 by the time of election day 2016. And then be registered and vote. You have to declare that you're a Democrat. So I'm going to, since this is blurry, I'm going to come back and read what it actually says, what it said in 2012. It said, I am a registered voter in the legislative district named above. I consider myself to be a Democrat, and I agree that my attendance at this caucus is a matter of public record. All right, folks? When you go out, you are my new Bernie Army. You will convince your friends and neighbors to do this. If anybody kicks back and says, but I'm not a Democrat, what are you going to say?
Become one.
Say it again?
Become one.
Become one. And how are you going to back that up? Remember our values?
Yes.
Get to know our values. Because if you talk party, 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 you're talking kind of abstract concepts. You talk minimum wage,
There's value.
marriage equality, environment,
Value.
you talk our values, and then people start to nod. Guess what, folks? You're a Democrat. Don't be scared. Come out of the closet and be a Democrat.
Now, there's a lot of people who come in from different states, and each state has a different set of rules. We don't register partisan in this state. They also don't register partisan in Vermont. So if anybody says I'm not registered as a Democrat in Washington, you can say, well, gee, neither am I, because nobody is. This legal document right here, this right here, is the only way that you declare that you're a Democrat in Washington State. And the words that are missing are very important. The words that are missing are for the purpose of this caucus. So Bernie Sanders is attracting Greens. Bernie Sanders is attracting socialists. Bernie Sanders is attracting all kinds of people who have been frustrated with the Democratic Party, like he was talking about earlier, for years, if not decades. We need all of their votes, not just in November of 2016, but on March 26th. And if anybody is uncomfortable being a Democrat, then those missing words mean a whole lot for the purpose of this caucus. Because you can show up on March 26th, you can express your preference for Bernie Sanders at the caucus, and then you can go back to doing whatever you were doing. We need the numbers to get the delegates to get the nomination. That's the most important thing. Whether you are a Democrat is secondary to the goal, which is him giving an acceptance speech in Philadelphia.
Yeah. And if you ever get lost or confused, just Google Washington State Government website. It's .gov, so it is the government website. There's a thing called District Finder. Type in your address, there's what district. All right. Once you know what, I'm moving on. Once you know what district you're in, you can go to WA, and it's Democrats.org.
Yeah, you've got a dot in there.
Yeah.
What
You
it
gotta
means
fix that.
is WA
It's
Democrats.
actually dash. I haven't slowed down long enough for you.
Hyphen.
Yes. And you,
And you can find your LD
You
in
find
your
your-
county website at this location.
right, and I'll tell you the name of the chair, the email for the chair, the phone number for the
And
chair.
if you're looking for the Pierce County Democrats website, it's piercecountydems.org.
So at the end of the day, folks, if you know this site, you can find us. So we're keeping the conversation open all the way through until he's elected president. Just write us, if there's anything you're forgetting, anything you don't know, wildforbernie.com. Wildforbernie.com. Wildforbernie.com.
Thank you, Mario.
All right.
Thank you,
All
Chair.
right.